Welcome to the Great Teams of the Past series. And number 11, this game features the 1915 Philadelphia Phillies, a 52nd seed based on the J. Demarest seeding, and the 1968 Detroit Tigers, the 13th seed. This is a TICOP division game. The 8 teams in the TICOP division: Mariners, Yankees, Yankees sweep; Braves, Tigers, Tigers sweep. Tigers are favored over the Phillies. And finally, the 33 Giants are favored over the 53 Dodgers. Looking forward to this. We already finished one of the series. The Stan Musial preliminaries are done with the Giants. Actually, we're playing a lot more games than I thought. This is actually series, number 11. Right at 4 series per bracket. So we have the Pirates, the Senators, the Cubs, and the Giants. 3 underdogs winning. Pirates, Senators, Cubs, Giants advance. In the Musial division, the Frank Robinson division, we have the Red Sox upset the Yankees. Giants upset the Cardinals. Cubs upset the White Sox. And the Tigers upset the Orioles. So it's going to be Red Sox, Giants, Cubs, and Tigers in the Frank Robinson division. We still have 16 more games to be played. There's 8 of them there in the Clemente Conference. We have the Sisler division, Rose division. We have the Mays division, Killebrew division, and the Hank Aaron's conference as well. So a lot of games left to be played. This is series number 11 with the Philadelphia Phillies of 1915. They'll go with Stock, Bancroft, Paskert, Kravith, Lederis, Whited, Niehoff, Killefer, Alexander, Grover, Cleveland, Alexander, one of the better pitchers, A and CYZ. They will be fielding too. The home team Tigers: Dick McCullough, Stanley, Northrup, Freehand, Horton, Cash, Euler, Wirt, McLean. Fielding 1, McLean, A and CYZ, good fielding pitcher as well. And the Tigers will be fielding 1. Once again, I'll quickly show you this cheat sheet if you're learning how to play APBA. A is an outstanding pitcher. These guys are so good, they'll even add a C. If an A somehow is a hit, C might knock them down to not being a hit. X pitchers are strikeouts with the most. Y's are some strikeouts. Z, good control. W means they're wild. Single columns 1 through 7 are usually hits, and that's usually what they are. 10s and 11s are usually hits. 10s might be an out today with an A pitcher and somebody on base. 12s could be a double play. 13s are almost always a strikeout. 14s almost always a walk, unless somebody's on base. Then the 15 to 23 could be errors. Ground balls between 24 and 29. Fly balls 30, 31, 32. And pop-ups 33, 34. 35 is mostly an out. 36, mostly a wild pitch. 37 to 41 could be a rare play. So there's a little cheat sheet. We use the Pop-O-Matic to play our series. And hey, let's get going with it here. As the Philadelphia Phillies are up, we use the Pop-O-Matic, and Stock is leading it off, and Stock leads it off with a walk. So that's how you play old-time ball. Bancroft will now bunt. He'll bunt him over. Actually, with 331s, he's going to hit and run. So 31s are good. 31s in this situation are hits. So on an A pitcher now, you got a lot of chances for hits. Here we go. Hit and run. Bancroft shakes a 54, which is going to be a 32. And that's just a fly out. F9. So Bancroft, F9, 1 out. Paskert is up. Paskert. And he's just going to play it normal. And Paskert shakes an 8, which is going to be a ground ball. Move the batter or the runner to second. Gravith up. Gravith, one of the few ones back in the day. Doesn't matter here. He shakes a 29. A 29 with a runner on second is just a ground ball to pitcher. 1-3. Phillies, no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. The home team is up. And that is the Detroit Tigers. Go get them, Tigers, as the song says. McCullough shakes a 9. And 9 is going to be an out. Just got to see how it's an out again here. 9 on an A is an out at first. 6-3, a ground ball out. Ground ball out. I ruined my boards a little bit. I accidentally moved the chair over on top of them, so. Stanley up, Stanley. A ground ball to 25. 25 is always going to be hit to short, second base, so that's an easy out. Northrup up, and Northrup, a 30 is always hit to left field. 31 always to center field. 32 always to right field. No score after one. Here come the Phillies. I'm going to try to get my boards back to a better shape. All right, here we go. Phillies up. Luderis up, first baseman. And he shakes a 33, which is going to be a strikeout. Strikeout is a 33 on a Y pitcher, and that is Denny McClain. Whitted is up, and Whitted, ground ball, 6-3. Early going here. Still looking for the first hit of the game for either team. Ground ball to short. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies. In inning number 2, Bill Freehan, all-star catcher, very fast catcher, and a great fielding catcher. Freehan is up, and he hits another ground ball. 1 out. Willie Horton is up with a lot of power, and he hits the same ground ball. These pitchers are getting to shake grounders today. And Norm Cash, 33, is going to be a strikeout. Grover, Cleveland, Alexander, 6 up, 6 down. Absolutely what we'd be expecting in this game. All pitching. Killefer up. Killefer. Ground ball, 6-3, 3 straight, 6 threes. Pitcher up. The pitcher is Grover, Cleveland, Alexander, and he has not many chances for hitting. He needs to shake an 11 or a 66. 55 is a 9, and that's that same ground ball to short. 4 straight ground balls to short for the Phillies. Stock is up. And Stock also shakes a ground ball to short. 5 consecutive 6 threes for the Philadelphia Phillies. Don't know what the record is, but they're closing in on it. And we better put the pitcher back here. There we go. No score after 2 innings of play. 2.5 innings of play. No hits, 2.5 innings of play. Euler is up now, and Euler strikes out. 13 strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Grover, Cleveland, Alexander. 52 is a 27. That's a 5-3. We have a chance to have 9 up, 9 down, unless McClain can shake 66 or an 11, or maybe get on a walker in air. 13, normally good, but not when a pitcher is batting. A 13 is a strikeout. Grover, Cleveland, Alexander, 3 strikeouts. We have a double no-hitter going here, ladies and gentlemen. Top of 4, Phillies up. Bancroft hit a fly ball to right field in the first inning, and Horton made the play. 53 is going to be a 19. 19 on a fielding 1 is still in air. E5. Phillies get a runner as Wirt boots one. Pasker it up. Pasker's going to lay down a bunt. 32. It should be good. We'll see what happens here. 32. Runner on first. 5-3. So we have a good sacrifice bunt. And here's how you do it. Move the runner from first to second. You're right. Sack, bunt. 3-4. 1 out. Kravitz up. Now we got a chance for a wild pitch. Air hit. Maybe a run here. And Gabby Kravitz, first time up, grounded to the pitcher. And this time up, he hits a fly ball to left. Easy play. 2 outs. Luderis up, and Luderis shakes a 44. That's a 7. 7 base hit for Luderis, and the runner scores. Bancroft. Phillies up 1-0. The first hit of the game is a run. George Bostic, Possum Wooded is up, and he hits a fly ball to center field, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 runner left on base, unearned run, given up by Denny McLain. Tigers down in order every inning so far, and McAuliffe trying to change that here in the top of inning 4. Shakes an 8. That's not good. Going to be another out. 5-3. Actually, it's a pop fly. F5. Infield pop-up. Mickey Stanley up, and Stanley shakes an 8. And guess what? Another pop-up. Northrup up, and Northrup shakes a 16. That's a flyout, F8. 12 up, 12 down for the Tigers. We'll do a quick summary after 4 innings. Phillies, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Tigers, no runs, no hits. They do have an error, nobody left on base. Phillies up, Niehoff up in inning number 5. 4-3 for Niehoff. Killefer is up, and Killefer shakes a 7. That's a base hit. 2 hits in the game now for the Phillies. And the Grover Cleveland Alexander is up, and he's going to lay down a bunt. 33s are normally better than singles, but they'll take what they can get here. 45 trying to bunt. It says Z ball, so just a ball. We'll bunt again. 16 is a 28 on the card, so 28 on a 16. A 28 is out at first, runner to second. So Grover Cleveland Alexander did his job. I can't remember what it was. We'll just say 3-4. 2 outs. Stock up, trying to give the Phillies a 2-run lead. And 8 is going to be an out. So ground ball, we'll say 5-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. With the power coming up for the Tigers, anything can happen here. They have a lot of power in Freehan, Horton, Cash. Any one of those guys could put a run on the board. Here we go. After 12 up, 12 down, Freehan is up, and Freehan ground a ball to the pitcher. 1 out. Willie Horton. Horton will cock dice. Do it again. 56 strikeout. That's only the 3rd cock die we have had ever in the tournament. And 62 is a 41. It's going to be an error. There goes the perfect game. But they get their first runner, and Euler is up. And Euler hits a ground ball to short. Out. No runs, no hits. Another error in the game, this time to the Phillies. Score after 5 innings of play. Philadelphia Phillies of 1915 won. The 68 Tigers 0. Bancroft up for the Phillies. Scored the only run in the game after reaching on an error in inning number 4. 0 for 2, looking for his first hit. And a 44 is an 8. That's going to be a pop-up to third. Paskert up. Paskert shakes a 53. That's a 15. Tigers' defense is fantastic, so that's an out. F7. Gabby Kravitz is up, and Kravitz shakes a 9, and a 9 is going to be a 6-3. That is the 6th ground ball to Euler in the game. He's a great fielder. All right, bottom of 6. Tigers down by 1, looking for their first hit. Ward up. Ward walks. McLain is up, and McLain is going to bunt. Danny McLain hoping for a good roll here. Oh, man, it would have been a... Well, 7 still would have been an out. 7 on a bunt is going to be good. 3-4. All the ground bunts are going to the ground ball bunts are going to first base. Sack bunt. 3-4. 1 out. First bunt for the Tigers in the game. And the Phillies have 2 bunts. Danny McLaughlin is up. Base hit will tie the game. He walks. 2-1. Grover Cleveland finally tiring here in the 6th inning. He has yet to give up a hit. Mickey Stanley up, and Stanley shakes a 26. First and second, a 26 infield fly. F4. Good time for the first hit of the game for the Tigers to come to Northrop, and Northrop swings and hits a ground ball to second. Inning over for the Tigers in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. I did leave one last inning. Forgot to put that down. After 6, score, Phillies 1, Tigers 0. A little minor upset, but fantastic pitchers. Anything can happen. Phillies up, Luderis is up, and Luderis shakes a 43, which is going to be a ground ball 1-3. Whitted is up, 0 for 2 in the game. Make that 0 for 3 as he hits a fly ball to left field. Easy play. Niehoff is up, and Niehoff, same thing. 30 is always to the left fielder and always an out if nobody's on base. Bottom, a 7. Tigers looking for their first hit. First run, anything they can do. Freehand is up. He has a ground ball to short, a ground ball to pitcher. And now a strikeout. That is the 4th strikeout for Grover Cleveland Alexander. And Denny McClain only has 1 strikeout. Willie Horton is up, and Horton shakes a 56. He strikes out. That is strikeout number 6 on the game. And Norm Cash strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts. So after an inning with 2 walks, he strikes out the side in inning number 7. Grover Cleveland Alexander, a 7-inning no-hitter. Phillies up. Killefer, Here we go. Killefer. 35 is a 36. That means shake again. And 54 is a 32. Always to right field. Remember the cheat code. 32, fly ball, 32 to right field, and pretty much an out every time unless somebody's on base and fielding 3, and could be a sac fly, I guess. Grover Cleveland Alexander's up, and he's just going to swing away, and 34 is a 31 on his card. That's a fly ball to center field, 2 outs. And we have Milt Stock up. A walk, a ground out to short, a ground out to third. And he had so much fun, he's going to ground out to second this time. So he has grounded out pretty much to everybody. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Bottom of 8. Phillies 1, Tigers nothing. Euler is up, playing good defense. 0 for 2 offensively. 6-3. Second time he's done that. Ward is up. He's walked and hit a ground ball to third. Wirt, F7. Do we pull Denny McClain? I think we have to pull Denny McClain here in the bottom of the 8th. We'll look really quick to see who we could bring in. Oh, Al Kaline looks like a good player. Earl Wilson has a lot of power. With 2 outs here, I think we're going to bring in Earl Wilson, try to go for the bomb. Earl Wilson's a pitcher. We're not going to bring him in. Al Kaline is coming in the bottom of the 8th. So I will show you what we're doing. So here's what we do. Bottom of 8, 2 outs. Kaline comes in the 8th inning. We'll do the pitching stats here from McClain shortly. Al Kaline is up looking for the first hit of the game, and he gets it. And he has a home run, a pinch hit home run in the bottom of the 8th. Al Kaline. That guy should go to the Hall of Fame. What a play, Al Kaline, the first hit of the game in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. Dick McCullough is up now. McCullough. Boy, that was exciting. And McCullough grounds out 4-3 to end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors, nobody left on base. After 8 innings, the Philadelphia Phillies have 1 run on only 2 hits. They have an error. They've left 3 on. The Detroit Tigers, 1 run on 1 hit. They have an error, and they've left 3 on. Let's do pitching stats for McLean. McLean, he went 8 innings. Cannot be the winner or the loser. He walked 1 batter. He struck out 1 batter. Gave up 1 unearned run. 1 run, 1 unearned run. 2 hits in 8 innings. Better get the right pitcher stats down. All right, so Denny McLean, there's his log right there. Now pitching for Detroit Tigers. Might as well bring in McMahon, their best pitcher. In relief, he is an AXZ, fielding 2. So McMahon in there right now, top of the 9th. So you got to put the squiggly lines in. Squiggly lines, top of 9th. And playing right now for the Phillies is going to be Bancroft. He reached on in there and has the only run of the game for Philadelphia. And here, a ground ball to second. 1 out. Paskert, sacrifice bunt, 0 for 2 in the game. Paskert hits a ground ball to short, 6-3. A lot of ground balls this game. Clarence, Cactus Gavy Kravitz is up. And the gravy whiffs. Great job in relief for McMahon. Bottom of 9. Mickey Stanley up in the bottom of the 9th. We already had a pinch hit homer by Al Kaline in the 8th. Can the Tigers win it in the 9th here? Great teams of the past. Series number 11. 35-40. That's a nothing on Grover. 12 is going to be a ground ball. 4-3. Tigers. Bottom of the 9th. Have a chance to win it here. If Northrop shakes a 66, this game is over. 51 is a 9. That means nothing. Bill Freehand, can we have one of our few extra inning games we've ever had? 64 is a 42. He beans them. A beanball on the rare 42. Willie Horton shakes an 11. Shakes a 33. Shakes a 66. This game is over. And we'll have a bottom of the 9th 2-out win. Here we go. It's a 14. That's just a ball. It's an 11. It's way back. Going, gone. Willie Horton. 2-run homer. Bottom of the 9th after the beanball. Giving the Tigers an improbable 2-1 win. Both their hits were homers. In the 9th for Detroit. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. Absolutely incredible. Grover, Cleveland, Alexander, one of the greatest pitchers ever to play. Tough luck for him. Grover, Cleveland goes 8 2/3 innings, gets the big L. He only gave up 2 hits in the game, both home runs. He beaned a batter, big beanball. Grover, Cleveland struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the game. Grover, Cleveland walked 1, 2, both in that inning. Gave up 3 runs, all earned, gets the L. In relief, McMahon, 1, 2, 3 with a whiff. We'll get the win. Big hit, pinch hit homer with 2 outs. First hit of the game for the Tigers by the great Al Kaline. 9th inning, we have an out, a runner. Then we had the weird 14, which doesn't do anything on a Z pitcher. Very next pitch, a deep fly ball by Horton over the wall to give the Tigers a 2-1 win. And they're happy in Detroit. Big win for the Detroit Tigers. Incredible. And they're playing the song.
Go get 'em, Tiger. Row.
Here we go again. Wow, what a play, what a game. One of the best games we've played so far in our 11 games. 11 series of great teams of the past. Once again, final score. We were to the final totals here. Detroit Tigers ended with 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 3 runners left on base. Philadelphia Phillies, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 3 runners left on base. The final score in game 1 of the best of 3. Detroit Tigers win.